Hey YouTube, it's Teenage Toolman. I hope you're all having a great day today. Today, I'm going to show you to make your own Zamboni. So I have 3/4 inch pipe that stretches across here, where there'll be holes for water to leak out. And then the water will run through this main tube. But in order to control the water, I have a valve up here, so that when I want to keep the water in while I'm filling the bucket up, I can just keep it closed. And then I have this threaded adapter that will be important for screwing this thing onto the bucket. Now, let's just glue everything together except for this threaded piece. Now that we have everything glued together, you're going to take the 2 pieces of PVC that create your T, and you're going to start marking the holes. So I wouldn't recommend going anything under an 1/8 inch from where your first hole comes to your T, and the same applies for the end cap on this side and that side. And then in between each hole shouldn't be any less than 3 3/4 inches, and also shouldn't be any more than 5.5. Personally, I'm using 3 3/4 inches just to get the most amount of water coming out as possible. So now that we have all the holes drilled, you're going to take an old bath towel and lay it out, and then measure from this side down 4.5 inches, and that's where you're going to cut on this towel. And if you're using 3/4 inch pipe, then that will wrap around just perfectly. Now that we have the towel cut, you're just going to take some scissors, and when you fold this towel over, you'll have a little access that hangs off of this pipe, and that little access you'll just put a little hole down through with either a knife or some scissors, and then you can put a zip tie through that hole and then tighten it up, and then you just cut off that access, and then you get this, and it actually is pretty tight. And then you can start taking it on the lake. So there are 3 ways to use the Zamboni. The first way is to take your makeshift Zamboni and you'd screw it on right here, so that the water comes down through this pipe and then gets equally spread out at the end. And then the second way that I will be doing is dunking your towel into that bucket of water, so that you develop a thin layer of water that you can push along the ice. And then the last way is using it like a squeegee and dumping the water on your ice and then pushing it along with this thing. Today I will be showing you the second way. So you're just going to take the lid off your bucket, and then you'll just dunk your towel down inside here. Try to get as much of it wet as possible. Both sides wet. You'll just try to wring it out on the side, and then once you have it all wrung out, you'll take it over to your rink, set it down, and then you can just push it along. You may have to go back and forth, but as you can see, it's smoothing out very nice. And then you want to make sure that you keep doing this over and over, so that your towel doesn't get iced to the actual ice rink. But then you just keep going back to your ice bucket, and then coming back over here, and then taking it along. And then if you start to get these ice chunks building up, just try to push it along over to this side. But yeah, that is pretty smooth, and if you want it even smoother, you could go along it once or twice. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content just like this, like and subscribe. If you have any video ideas or suggestions, comment below.